from around the world. And from our headquarters in New York, this is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Welcome to CBS. I'm Dan Rather, and I'm here with Bella Abzug today. Just going to ask her a few questions about her thoughts on the war and on this next election. All right, Bella. So, what is your current stance on the involvement America has had in the war as it stands currently?
Yeah, so before I answer that question, Dan, I'd just like to say thank you for having me on your news broadcast. It's very kind of you. Our involvement in the war, I honestly think that there are just too many young American soldiers dying. And I think Johnson is fighting out of fear in Vietnam. He's looking to not have communism come into the United States or threaten us at all. So he's using that to escalate the war in Vietnam. In his speech, Peace Without Conquest, he talks a lot about the idea of being in pain now, but in the future, having an independent state for South Vietnam, and that's just an excuse. Honestly, he could be doing so much more for South Vietnam right now. So one thing that Ahmed Lawrence actually said, he was an African-American soldier in Vietnam, he saw a woman begging for food. And I think that just kind of shows the dire state that Vietnam's in, and us fighting that war doesn't help that at all.
Wow, thank you so much for that perspective. So, how do you feel this last protest on Monday did or did not push America in the right direction for the future of the war?
Yeah, so I think our protest on Monday was actually very successful. We seem to get a lot of support from many pigs, and you, of course. So thank you for that. We appreciate you going to jail for us.
Yeah, that was an unjust arrest. Just want to make that clear. I was not involved in any way.
No, you were very peaceful. I would like to make that on the record.
Thank you so much, Bella. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome, Dan. Yeah, we had a very peaceful protest, and in my book, that's always a win. I just also think that the delegates heard us. You know, we were loud, and Abby did a great job with nominating Pegasus as the nominee for the Democratic Party. I think if he wasn't in jail on Monday, it might have worked. And it might still work. We don't know, but I think it definitely got people's attention.
So you would support Abby's tactics, even though you're nonviolent?
Yeah, I would say I would support Abby as long as he's not being violent. You know, he's a valuable member of the protesters.
I see.
CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
The ring is off, and so is the engagement.
But all I said was...
That you can't stand my breath.
She needs a mouthwash for loving. Honey, my boyfriend once said my breath was bad enough to kill a moose.
What did you do?
Got Colgate 100, mouthwash for lovers.
So you've earned the nicknames Battling Bella and Hurricane Bella. Would you say you identify with those implications in terms of violence?
Yeah, I would say...
Sorry about that.
You're good. I would say those nicknames don't really identify with me physically. I don't like to get physically violent, but with my words, I think they could definitely... I use wisdom and logic to battle and to, you know, stir up attention. And I think hurricanes do that. They can get attention. I wouldn't say that I cause chaos or ruckus, but I get the point across.
Thank you very much, and I can tell that from our interview now. All right, so who are you pulling for most in this next election?
So I would say that McCarthy's definitely my man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is looking to de-escalate the war in Vietnam, and that's what I'm for.
All right, so do you really feel he can accomplish that?
Yeah, through his policies and his plans, I think it's very possible.
Thank you very much, Bella. And for our final question, I'd just like to ask you, if I may be so bold, where did you get that beautiful hat you have on?
I actually was in my attic the other day, and I found a suitcase full of old hats. And I just picked this one out because I thought it was extra fabulous. And yeah, it just represented me.
Thank you very much. Yeah. That was great to hear, and we just got an inside scoop on Bella Abzug. Thank you very much for viewing tonight, and tune in next time on CBS. I'm Dan Rather.
Oh, Fab, they put real borax in you.
I thought little girls were supposed to be dainty, but Jenny's just as bad as the boys. Thank goodness Fab has real borax to take care of the whole mess. Gets everything fresh and spotless. A clean you really can get close to.
It's a new kind of clean you want to get close to. Oh, Fab, I'm glad they put their borax in you.